Guys, today is exactly 2 weeks after my 4th month dental review, and I have good news and bad news. So which one should we should we talk about first, good news or bad news? Okay, so I guess everyone likes good news, so let's begin with the good news first, then afterwards we'll continue with the others. But the bad news have to do with the rationale behind the good news, so don't panic, okay? Nothing to worry about. Let's get right into the video. There was a time I was alone, nowhere to go and no place to call home. Guys, I'm so excited. My gaps are closing. So, in this case, let me clap for my orthodontist and then clap for other YouTubers as well. I think they were right, because I was told my gap will start closing within 4 months, and boom, it happened. They are right. I will insert a clip here to show you guys the difference between previously how my tooth was and how my tooth is now. So my gaps are closing. That is a good news. I always tell you guys, everybody's body reacts to situations differently. For me to realize my gaps were closing, I went through some tough time, guys. Okay, so number one, I developed sensitive tooth. Yeah, so my tooth was very sensitive to cold. Anything cold that comes into contact with my tooth reacts immediately. I start feeling headache, and to some extent I get blackouts. I start feeling dizzy, vertigo occurs to me a lot anytime I come into contact with cold, even to the extent of me applying paste to my mouth to brush. I feel pain, like my tooth was so sensitive, and I did not know the rationale behind that, so I realized it was a sign that my gaps were closing, my tooth was moving. Oh guys, it's about to rain, so I'm sorry there'll be noise at the background, but it's nature, let's take it like that. Number two, my tooth ache a lot. I couldn't chew anything or bite into anything, and I felt like my tooth was about to fall. If you can recall from my previous videos, you realize that I said my tooth was about falling. Yes, I think that was another sign to let you guys know that my tooth were moving and my gaps were about to close. Guys, the third sign have to do with a change in how I speak. There were certain words I could pronounce without any difficulty, but when I realized my gaps were closing, I felt like if I speak or say something, the third party or the other person couldn't hear me well, so I have to be repeating certain words. So that I got to realize that there's a change in how I speak, meaning my gaps were about to close. Yeah. The fourth sign have to do with me developing a pokey wire. I don't know if you guys know what pokey wire is, but since my gaps were closing, the tooth is moving, therefore there is a shift in wire and giving me excess wire at my back tooth, which pinches me a lot. So the pokey wire hurt my cheeks a lot because the wires are now elongated, very long, and then scratches my mouth. So I either apply a wax on it, but I am short of wax. I called the clinic and they said there are no wax, so I now use chewing gum, and I realized that if the chewing gum is too sweet, it will cause another gum or tooth disease, so I diseased from that, and I use a nail clipper, this one, to clip off the excess wires. That was a week ago, but this week I realized that there is another wires again, pokey wire. So that is my major sign. That is a significant sign that my gaps are really closing and my tooth is moving rapidly, guys. So this was a little experience that I have had so far with the beginning of the closing of my gaps. But of late I've been feeling so drowsy. I don't know if it will have something to do with the treatments. I'll ask the dentist about it when I go next time for a review. My review it's on October 6th, and 26th of this month will be 5 months, guys. Will be 5 months old. So October 6th, I'll go for my next review, and I'm sure there will be another change. So take a look at how my tooth is looking now. I will insert a picture for you to know the difference. I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I don't want this video to be too long, so don't miss me too much. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and tell a friend about it, a friend who has a gap and wants to close it, or having braces on, or even just want to just know, have a fair idea about how my journey is going, because you just love me so much, you want to be watching my videos, also accepted. So guys, see you guys later. Bye bye.